the chaos between us. We think relationships fail because of others, because they changed, because they betrayed, because they didn't understand. But the truth is colder than that. Most relationships suffer because we never learned how to suffer well, because we react before we reflect, because we speak without stillness, because we enter relationships expecting to be completed, not to contribute. The Stoics knew something we've forgotten. Before you can love wisely, you must master yourself. This is how Stoicism heals connection. Not by teaching you how to change others, but by teaching you how to lead yourself. Part 1. You are responsible for your emotions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your partner is not responsible for your anger. Your friends are not responsible for your expectations. No one can make you feel anything. You choose. The Stoic begins with this brutal truth. Your emotions are yours. Own them or be owned by them. In relationships, this means stop reacting, start responding, feel the emotion, but master the action. Part 2. Stop expecting, start appreciating. Epictetus said, "When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings." We expect people to read our minds, to meet our needs without being asked. And when they don't, we punish them with coldness, silence, or rage. But the Stoic sees this clearly. Expectation is the root of resentment. Appreciation is the root of peace. You cannot control how they act. You can only control what you choose to see. Start noticing the good, not as a strategy, but as a practice. Not because they are perfect, but because gratitude makes love possible. Part 3. Love without attachment. To love is not to cling. To care is not to control. The Stoic loves with full presence, but without chains. Seneca wrote, "He who fears he shall suffer already suffers what he fears." Most people don't love, they attach. They fear loss. They fear rejection. So they try to own, fix, mould. But love is not ownership. It's freedom. It's showing up fully without needing to grip. When you practice detachment, you love more, not less, because you no longer fear losing what was never yours to begin with. Part 4. Practice deep listening. The Stoic doesn't just wait to speak, he listens fully. Why? Because he is not ruled by ego. He doesn't need to win arguments or prove a point. He seeks truth, not victory. In relationships, listening is not about silence. It's about presence. It's hearing the emotion behind the words. It's withholding judgment until understanding has taken root. Speak less. Listen more. Not to agree, but to understand. Part 5. Set boundaries without anger. A Stoic is not passive. He does not allow disrespect in the name of peace, but he also doesn't explode to prove his worth. Boundaries are not walls. They are doors you open with intention. You don't set them to punish. You set them to protect. You say, "This is what I allow. This is what I won't." Calm, clear, unapologetic. Seneca said, "No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have." This includes people who do not respect you. Part 6. Let go of the illusion of control. Most relationship pain comes from one illusion, that if you just do enough, say the right thing, sacrifice enough, you can control how others behave. You can't. What you can control is your clarity, your integrity, your reaction. Let people be who they are, and watch how peace enters when control exits. Part 7. View conflict as training. The Stoic doesn't fear conflict, he studies it. He sees it not as an attack, but as feedback, a mirror to his ego, a test of his emotional strength. Next time you argue, ask yourself, what is this teaching me about myself? That shift alone can save years of resentment. Part 8. Hold space for their humanity. They will make mistakes. They will say things they don't mean. They will fall short, just like you do. To practice Stoic love is to hold space for imperfection, to forgive not blindly, but wisely. You can have high standards and deep compassion. You can walk away without hatred. You can stay with awareness. Maturity means you no longer need perfection. You need realness. Part 9. Lead by example. You want your relationships to change? Don't lecture. Don't manipulate. Don't beg. Become the example. Become the one who acts with integrity when it's hard, who stays calm when others panic, who loves without losing themselves. Stoicism teaches this kind of leadership. Not loud, not proud, but solid. Part 10. Choose love. Every day. Love is not a feeling. It's a choice, repeated. Some days it's easy. Other days it's brutal. The Stoic wakes up and chooses it anyway, because love without discipline is chaos, but love with principle, that's legacy. Final note. The Stoics didn't write about relationships the way modern books do. They didn't give tips, hacks, or tricks. They gave truth. And the truth is this: if you want to build something real with someone else, first become someone real within yourself. Control your mind, master your reactions, love without fear, and walk the Stoic path, not just alone, but together.